Hello, everyone. I'm sorry, I had to get video of that amazing opening. I really hope there's voices on this one. All right, we are going to be playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders. It is a dating simulator, and a year ago, in a couple more months, it'll be a year. But me and an old manager were talking about this game because we love this like animated Colonel Sanders that people have been drawing. So let's just let's just get into it. I hope it's gonna be really good. Of course, like always. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will there, who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take it seriously. I better make sure. Hold on. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. I just took a look at the room. They have BTS up in the corner. I literally just moved my Jungkook poster up on top of my computer stand. Great. You confidently grab a biscuit, shut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's so cute. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning! Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the. That's. That's. It's just that. This morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by a master chef parent, she's always held herself to very high standards. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. The sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on the mannequin. Did you prep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Prep talk, of course. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own, and I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. Yet as you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them by myself? You can definitely believe it. I, I couldn't believe it. Or if you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands onto the ground. Hey! It's, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help to be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken skins. I do want to cosplay her. Wait, oh my gosh. You leave Ken shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name was annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. You're, we're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. From JoJo? That's what he's reminding me of. You rang. You've never been. I can't get that image out of my head now. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Shh. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly to fit in. Whoopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my pop. Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Ken. So, are you gonna make me hold the door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Oh my. This is literally me and my best friend. Wait, yeah. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You, you stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and they keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Yo, Bobby. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nonsense of whatever, of fine dining. Out of nowhere, the big wind begins to rush around you, as well as a swirl of cherry blossoms fill the air inside the classroom. Why, I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. And who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's if it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles' sorry Professor Dog before he could finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. This is literally like playing an anime. Like an anime game. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweltering? Sweat begins to bead across your brows. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Bitch. Maybe we should get a window back open before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks about my friend like that. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what is with your really weird insults? Besides, when Ken sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Actually, no, it's fucking disgusting. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dogs steps into the settle class down to get some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all this is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see a student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliances. The class burst into laughter. Oh, Clink, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart and tough is well known. You decide to try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes goes wide and he locks onto it. His favorite. Well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. Furry Professor immediately devours his snack, leaving her hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remained. My best friend knows. If I had a chance, okay, and not even anime character was to sit by them and willingly sit beside, like, we're putting it in anime terms now, like one of my favorite characters. She knows. Well, they know I would choose the anime character. So yeah, it seems no one has claimed a seat next to me. If you're interested, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I've got to. I've got to. This is like choosing friendship over. Why can't they like be a middle seat beside them both? As I would choose that one. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I only had two rules. Do all you can and do the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get a feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, but if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. That's right. The forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. Yeah, here we go. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Sport. What food is best for a broken heart? Yeah. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He is a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. Of course. Your total score is 5 out of 5. Perfect. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity. Ah! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. It's time for lunch. While the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at, it makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles it into your nose. Your mouth waters. You smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. Ah, yes. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh, lunch, 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 lunch. She said shh. In honor of our new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. It must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Oh. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head and contains glimmer in the light. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders had filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for perfect fried chicken, but my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. That's it. But that's all I'm going to say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psh, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament just in case one of those ingredients is poison. Gotta. Oh my God. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of true gentlemen could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Okay, hold on. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Stay with the moment and everything in it, and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light. Um, the flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavor, she feels something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Approach. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that would make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me are here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, just one ingredient, but you can't tell I use. It's something my great grandmother taught me. Ah! Wow. You never, ah, you never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where'd you get some if you'd searched. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside waiting in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Something I like Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery was perfect. I appreciate the compliment. Ah! I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel. I did not need a game to call me out like this. If my best friend ever watches my videos, I can already see them now. Just, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is not accurate to us. Oh, look at her little face. She's so sad. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. No. Hello, new partner. Yeah, I'm not recruiting else. Oh my, two potential partners. So sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? She did say that Puff was cute at the beginning, so I'm gonna go with him. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam would be partnering with Pop today. No! No! I don't think I'd ever get so upset seeing a robot cry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pop gives a big smile as he steps into the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Sorry. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide the steps. No chef is an island. Takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner? Mashed potatoes and gravy is so simple. That does sound really good, but I don't like gravy on my mashed potatoes, so I would gladly just take the mashed potatoes. I've always been something down of a down-home chef, and I was thinking we can make something warm and inviting, comforting, maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fast around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your business. Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off of my man. Ah. This just makes me want to, like, if there was an option in this game, this makes me just want to, like, hug him. Just hug him. I was going to say something else, but, like, hug him. Just, did someone call for me? Did someone call for me? Ugh, no, jeez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Ken's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns armful of peeled potatoes, tosses them into the boiling water, and returns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duo now? Actually, no, look like Ken was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of monitoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sandals, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' abilities to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel. If you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before anything gets ugly. Oh, she's kind of bad at comebacks though. Okay. Um, I would not do this in real life. I would always go for my best friend. So we're gonna go with Colonel just for the sake of the game, so I can get him, hopefully. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's respect the format, okay? He turned to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair arguments. From contracts to handshakes, I took on Ken as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say that you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Ken's natural talent or their loyalty. Ha! Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short, sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your national passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautifully white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of potatoes. The rest looks spectacular. Granny would be so proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork. I just realized Colonel Sanders' face is probably been hidden by my face cam. No. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold to it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand there holding the same spork. In that small moment, all the madness and pressure of this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right onto Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Man, do something, do something. Scooping a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by his revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on, right there. We do not waste food in the broom kitchen arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever. Eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potato face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Ooh. Mashed potatoes and gravy, pathetic. Just a few minutes I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce plated on a battle axe blade. Forgot my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. I who will have first bite. You will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off his plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and it may have turned the process. Results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something on the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him? Everybody step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone, and you notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, and then almost immediate back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shocked has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back into reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has something him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor here makes enough money. Hello? I just got turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Yes? What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. Okay. Um, Depending on how long it takes, I will have them walk me home and then I will be done with this video. Because I think it's going to be pretty long. I think I'm going to do um, every day as its own series, I think. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today, before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes. There's something I need to tell you. Oh my god! Go away! Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the one to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me, 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 me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just because I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on the emotional level? Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, you see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack? You decide to go for the first attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You continue to stay back in the dirt whatever comes your way. Seems like a weird strategy, but okay, you just do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How would you respond? Decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Attack. Cook with love. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot pie power pinch. Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. This probably would be me. Spare him. Spare him. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. You defeated the monster, left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it was Orko? Orko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Hey, you got BTS! Look at the babies! Okay. I'm gonna leave this here, maybe. We'll see how long this little bit goes, and then I'm kind of invested in it now. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have enough strength to utter a single word. You can feel the covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkles is also there, instructing you love. Dreams are weird. Okay, so since it is day 2 technically in the game, we will come back to this in the next video. I hope it saves. Let me just see what it says when I hit continue. Just to make sure it saved if it didn't save any of that. This really makes me want some KFC though. Okay, good. So, I still love that. Wait, 1, 2, 3. No, it's not all of BTS. BTS is 7 members. Okay, so we will come back to this in the next one. Really hope you guys enjoy this one. I really enjoy it so far. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.